Hello, everybody. Steve's Virtual Piano Bar from downtown Vanderbilt, Michigan. Hi, Amy. Hi, Ginger, and whoever else is watching. Appreciate your coming out to join the crowd and hear some music. And I hope I have my settings correct this time. And when it's a one-man show, you know, I got to set up everything perfectly beforehand, and there's no room for error, because if there's a little mistake, I just don't have time to correct it. So it is what it is, as they say. And before I start, I want to introduce to you, everybody knows Murray, who's with me every concert. But Murray's cousin came to visit from, I think he's from, I don't know where he's from. Murray is originally from Canada. But Murray's cousin, I think, is from Western Canada, maybe Winnipeg. So anyway, Murray and his big cousin are here visiting me. So we got to get a name for Murray's cousin. He doesn't speak very well, so he hasn't told me his name. But we can name him. I think he'll be okay with that. Yeah. He will. All right. Start with a swinger. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Our hearts are made of it. Let's take a chance. Why be afraid of it? Let's close our eyes and make our own paradise. Little we know of it, still we can try to make a go of it. We might have been meant for each other, to be or not to be, let our hearts discover. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Now is the time for it while we are young. Let's fall in love. Okay, swing it, Steve. That bass line. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Our hearts are made of it. Let's take a chance. Why be afraid of it? Let's close our eyes and make our own paradise. Little we know of it, still we can try to make a go of it. We might have been meant for each other, to be or not to be, let our hearts discover. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Now is the time for it while we are young. Let's fall in love. Let's fall in love. Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-ba-do. Why? Yeah, Murray's cousin. As we go along the way tonight, we have to suggest some names. Maybe we won't find a final name tonight, but I found him at the gift shop at the Starline Ferry in Mackinac City. He was just sitting there, and so I just took him home with me. All right, well, it's kind of a mild November night here in northern Michigan. I think it was in the 50s today. Very nice day. So, I'm kind of just getting used to not being on the island. I got up this morning and I'm thinking, oh boy, I've got to play tonight at the Grand Hotel. But no, I don't have to play at the Grand Hotel for sometimes 3, 4, 5 hours, whatever it is. But I do love coming in here to the broadcasts and just doing like a quick hour, and then and I also have a beverage with me tonight. I'll get into that later. And of course, at the Grand Hotel, that was not a thing that you would do. But so this is just fun, and I love being here back at my studio here in Vanderbilt. I don't have my other. I'm just gradually getting things set up. I don't have my second and third cameras set up. Coming up, concert with the trio. Jack Dryden and Dave Collini are going to join me. I talked to Dave about it. I have to call Jack Dryden about that. And looking forward to that. And also Frank Sinatra's birthday. Going to be celebrating Frank Sinatra's birthday. I think that is on a Sunday night, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know if I'll have to do something special for that night too. Definitely I'll have a broadcast on that date or near that date. So anyway, that's all to be announced soon. Just going on with the music here. I know some people say they listen to the broadcast while they're having dinner, and they probably don't want to hear me chatting and talking all the time, but we're in the key of C, so let's go to the key of E flat. What can we do in the key of E flat? How about a Cole Porter song? I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me. So deep in my heart, you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin. I tried so not to begin. I said to myself, this affair never will go so well. Why should I try to resist when, darling, I know so well I've got you under my skin. I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of a warning voice that calls in the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Use your mentality, wake up to reality. But each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. And I've got you under my skin. Sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of a warning voice calls in the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Use your mentality, wake up to reality. Each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. And I've got you, and I've got you, I've got you under my skin. Cole Porter. You know, one thing I didn't do up at the hotel was play a lot of blues for some reason. Playing at this classy hotel where everybody's dressed up, and maybe it would have fit in. I don't know, but I didn't do a lot of. I did some, but not a lot. So I'm gonna see if I can resurrect some of my old blues tunes because I love playing the blues. Ain't got the change of a nickel, ain't got no bounce in my shoes, ain't got a fancy to tickle, I ain't got nothing but the blues, ain't got no coffee that's perkin', ain't got no winnings to lose, ain't got a dream that's working, I ain't got nothing but the blues. When troubles flare up, I get my hair up, I just can't make it come down. Believe me, Pappy, I can't be happy since my ever-loving baby left town. Ain't got no rest in my slumber, ain't got no feelings to bruise, ain't got a telephone number, I ain't got nothing but the blues. Nothing but the blues. When troubles flare up, I get my hair up, I just can't make it come down. Believe me, Pappy, I can't be happy since my ever-loving baby left town. Ain't got no rest in my slumber, ain't got no feelings to bruise, ain't got a telephone number, I ain't got nothing but the blues. And there's another one. Both from the same CD. They're going to Chicago CD. Wish I had the case here. I could show it to you. You can see it on my website. Well, I don't want much, I just want a little bit. No, I don't want it all, I just want a little bit. Just a teeny weeny bit of your love. Turn the lights down low, honey, slip me a kiss. Turn the lights down low, I just can't resist. From a teeny weeny bit, just a teeny weeny bit of your love. Miles Green is here. Want you forever, not just for peace of mind. Please say you'll never leave me till the end of time. From a teeny weeny bit, just a teeny weeny bit of your love. Well, I don't want much, I just want a little bit. No, I don't want it all, I just want a little bit. Just a teeny weeny bit of your love. Just a teeny weeny bit, just a teeny weeny bit of your love. Just a teeny weeny bit, just a teeny weeny bit of your love. Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Miles Green is in the house, Chicago's pianist. I'm surprised you don't have a gig tonight, Miles. Oh, it's Wednesday. Yeah, it's a weeknight. It's a good night to have off, but thanks for stopping by. And I heard from Ron Melman. He said he might stop by tonight, too. He got a little message from him. So who knows? We might have some of the old gang back together tonight. Gee, but I'd give the world to see that old gang of mine. Swing me that old line. Goodbye forever, old fellows and pals. Do-do-do-do, old sweetheart. Can't remember the words. I used to know all those songs. Gee, but I'd give the world to see that old gang of mine. Can do another old song. Let's see. This is one song that I really like. Also, Dizzy Gillespie has a version of this. So that's got to be pretty hip, right? If Dizzy Gillespie did it. Get your coat and grab your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can't you hear that pitter pat? And that hurried beat is your step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with those blues in parade. Now I'm not afraid. This rover crossed over. If I never had a cent, I'd be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. Get your coat and grab your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can't you hear that pitter pat? And that hurried beat is your step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade. Now I'm not afraid. This rover crossed over. If I never had a cent, I'd be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. Oh, yeah. Well, welcome everybody to Steve's Virtual Piano Bar. I see we have a few numbers of people here tonight. It's hard for me to tell the exact number, really, and I can't always tell who it is, but I can kind of get a general idea of the number. So some of you might be just sitting in the back of the room observing. That's fine. And so it's nice that you come and say hi. Forever Wild Movie says hello. And Dale says hello. That's nice, very nice. I have to tell Miles, I don't think I told you, but I'll tell you, I had this very unusual gig last Saturday playing all James Bond songs at this little theater in Sheboygan, Michigan. It was very unusual. And all these songs have been going through my mind all week ever since I played them. And the audience was very, very receptive, to say the least. They just seemed to love it. And I started I think my first James Bond movie last night I watched was Goldfinger. I saw it a long, long time ago, so I rewatched it last night. So now I think I'm going to go on a kick of watching some James Bond movies, and listening to the music. That theme with the guitar, dun 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 da 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 da. You know, it's just the music is actually is a very major part of the James Bond movie. They just last forever, and diamonds last forever, and the music to James Bond movies last forever. Joke, humor. Shaken, not stirred. Yeah, that was in Goldfinger. Shaken, not stirred. Here he is, in the midst of all this stuff with just about getting killed with the villains and everything, while he's trying to put the make on all these women, and he orders a martini, and then he has to have it shaken, not stirred. Oh well, it's just a fun movie. Anyway, I'll tell you more about that later as we go along, and continue playing some music here. So let's see. Always open for requests, but time for a nice ballad, I think. Slow things down a little bit. Ron Melman, how are you? That reminds me of a ballad I can do. Johnny Mercer song. And I got requests for this several times while I was up at Mackinac Island. Dream when you're feeling blue. Dream, that's the thing to do. Just watch the smoke rings rise in the air. You'll find your share of memories there. So dream when the day is through. Dream, that's the thing to do. Things never are as bad as they seem. So dream, dream, dream. Oh, dream when the day is through. Dream, that's the thing to do. Things never are as bad as they seem. So dream, dream, dream. Yeah. Miles and I used to do this song together in our gig in Chicago suburbs. Miles has got a gig in my old hometown, Crystal Lake. Cool. Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in your eyes. How fantabulous night to make romance neath the cover of October skies. All the leaves on the trees are falling to the sound of the breezes that blow. I'll try to please to your calling of your heartstring that sings sweet and low. You know the night's magic seems to whisper and hush. Soft moonlight seems to shine in your blush. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Now I just make some more romance with you, my love. Well, I wanna make love to you tonight. I can't wait till the morning is come. I know now the time is just right. Straight into my arms you will run. You call, my heart will be waiting to make sure that we're never alone. And then all my dreams will come true, dear. There and then I will make you my own every time that I touch you. Just tremble inside. Then I know how much you want me there. You can't hide. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? Well, I want to make love to you tonight. Can't wait till the morning has come. I know now the time is just right. Straight into my arms you will run. When you call, my heart will be waiting to make sure that we're never alone. There and then all my dreams can come true, dear. There and then I will make you my own every time I touch you. You just tremble inside. And I know how much you want me there. You can't hide. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Now I just make some more romance with you, my love. One more moon dance. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? That's the James Bond line. Okay. Yeah. Murray is here. You were asking about Murray, and Murray wants to say hi to everybody. Murray is always here with me every concert that I do, and thank you for your. Murray says he's always happy to be here. He doesn't talk very loud or very much, but you can tell by the expression on his face that he's happy to be here, right? Well, kind of. Okay. Anyway, Murray's cousin came to visit. Murray is from Eastern Canada, but Murray's cousin, I'm not sure where he's from, but I think he's from like around Winnipeg. He's kind of a husky little moose, but he came to visit and wants to say hi. We don't really have he won't talk very much either. He's kind of like Murray. He doesn't talk much. So we need to get a name for him, and maybe we can throw out some possibilities today, and maybe we won't actually pick the name today, but we can get some ideas. If you have an idea for a name for Murray's cousin, yeah. I need to put them behind me somehow so that they can be seen, but anyway, that's a work in progress. So there. I had some requests for this song when I was on Mackinac Island. Sydney, that's a good one. Murray and Sydney. You must remember this. A kiss is just a kiss. Sigh is just a sigh. The fundamental things apply as time goes by. And when two lovers woo, they still say I love you. On that you can rely. No matter what the future brings as time goes by. Moonlight and love songs, never out of date. Hearts full of passion, jealousy and hate. Woman needs man and man must have his mate that no one can deny. It's still the same old story, a fight for love and glory, a case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers as time goes by. Play it again, Sam. You played it for her, now play it for me. Of all the gin joints in all the world. And I want that martini shaken, not stirred. No, that's the wrong movie. I'm ruining a nice love song, sorry. I'll play it pretty now. Moonlight and love songs, never out of date. Hearts full of passion, jealousy and hate. Woman needs man and man must have his mate that no one can deny. It's still the same old story, fight for love and glory, a case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers as time goes by. Yeah. Song from another great movie by Henry Mancini. It's got a little bit of a swing to it. The Days of Wine and Roses. The days of wine and roses laugh and run away like a child at play through the meadowland, through the closing door of Ormark Nevermore that wasn't there before. The morning light discloses dim breeze filled with memories of a lonely child that introduced me to the days of wine and roses and you. Oh, the days of wine and roses, laugh and run away like a child at play through the meadowland toward a closing door, a door marked nevermore that wasn't there before. The lonely night discloses just a passing breeze filled with memories to the lonely child that introduced me to the days of wine and roses, the days of wine and roses, the days of wine and roses and you. So I suppose you can all tell me what movie that last song is from. It's from a movie called Days of Wine and Roses. I used to play a game doing movie themes and seeing if people could guess the movie. So I'm going to give you 3 little phrases of a movie theme and see if you can guess the themes from 3 different movies. So I'll give you the first one now. And number 1. This would be number 1. So let's see what you. I can't even. Okay. That's number 1. Here is number 2. Let's see, which one should I do? What movie? I'll play it without a mistake this time. That's number 2. And Miles, that's no fair. You're a professional. I don't know if you should be eligible for this game. Ginger said Summer 42, and that's not correct. That second one was from Superman. The first one was Love Story. A couple of you got it, Sandy and Miles. And okay, here's number 3. I'll make this a little bit harder. I'll give you one hint. It's not the main theme of the movie, but it is in the musical score of the movie. And it is a very, very popular movie. Anybody guess that theme? That's number 3. Amy said she put in her friend's name. And by the way, those of you who are watching on YouTube, you're not going to be able to see the comments that are on Facebook. It's still a little mystery I'm trying to work out, so to get all the comments, because I'm broadcasting simultaneously on YouTube and on Facebook, and the people on Facebook can see their comments. The people on YouTube can see their comments, but they can't be interchanged. So that's okay. Nobody got that last one. I'm going to play that last theme again, and then I'll go into the main theme, and then you'll guess it right away. Okay. Now you have to know it. I think there's a little delay of me getting your messages. But yeah, Amy, Star Wars. Okay, well, I don't know. I wasn't planning to do that tonight, but we did a little musical or movie theme trivia. So there you go. And I think it's about time for the musician to take a break. I don't think Star Wars, of course. Nobody reminded me, but I do have a little bottle of wine here. Actually, it's a big bottle of wine. And so in the meantime, I'll tell you more about this latest gig that I played, Miles. There's a little theater here in Sheboygan, Michigan. It seats about 50 people, I think, max. And 50 people would be, yeah, there you go. Thanks, Miles. And they were having a fundraiser. And for the fundraiser, they got some local singers, some very excellent, local, I mean the state of Michigan. The singers one of the singers came from the Detroit area, and a couple of other singers from the local area to sing the songs from the James Bond movies. And there are, we could barely scratch the surface. You can almost guess which songs we did from the James Bond movies. Goldfinger, of course, big one. Diamonds Are Forever. Then, of course, there's the new James Bond movie that Billie Eilish did a song to that it's very, very haunting. I don't even know much about, the recent music, that's recent pop music, but this was a really good song by Billie Eilish. A little bit dark, I have to say, but very emotional and compelling. So, where's my... Yes, I do. I dropped it on the floor. So we did this concert. We had to do it in 2 shifts because the theater, there was such demand for this concert. There were close to 100 people who wanted to see this concert. And we rehearsed the day before. And it just was a lot of fun. And I met a lot of new people. And I'm hoping that I'll get to go back. If I'm lucky, I'll be asked back to this theater. The Lark Theater in Sheboygan, Michigan. Anyway, here we go. Listen for the pop. So, and when you pour wine, when you're at a piano bar gig, you don't want to pour over the keyboard. You go over to the side here, because there's always a danger of spilling something on the keyboard. I think Miles taught me that. So cheers, everybody. Happy November. We got the holidays coming up. L'chaim, Slancha, Sante, and all that. Cheers to everybody. I'm trying to think what James Bond would say. He would just say cheers, right? Cheers. And then, of course, for the summer, I played up on Mackinac Island. Every Tuesday, I did a Sinatra tribute. Sinatra's birthday is coming up December 12th. I'm going to have something special for Sinatra's birthday on December 12th. And I'll do a Sinatra song right now. I've forgotten my hat, my Sinatra hat. You make me feel so young. You make me feel so spring has sprung. And every time I see you grin, I'm such a happy individual. The moment that you speak, I wanna go play hide and seek. I wanna go and bounce the moon just like a toy balloon. You and I, just like a couple of tots, running across the meadow, picking up lots of forget-me-nots. You make me feel so young. You make me feel there are songs to be sung, bells to be rung, a wonderful fling to be flung. And even when I'm old and gray, I'm gonna feel the way I do today. You make me feel so young. You and I are just like a couple of tots, running across the meadow, picking up lots of forget-me-nots. You make me feel so young. You make me feel there are songs to be sung, bells to be rung, and a wonderful fling to be flung. And even when I'm old and gray, I'm gonna feel the way I do today. You make me feel so. You make me feel so. You make me feel so young. Miles is mentioning a Sinatra song called Dream Away. Yeah, I think I have heard that. I don't know it, but yeah, I think he sang it. It did a hell of a job singing that song. It must have been a song that Sinatra really liked, Dream Away. Yeah, I'm going to look into that. That's good. Time for a little Duke Ellington. Cigarette holder, which wigs me over her shoulder. She digs me out catting that satin down. Now, baby, shall we go out skipping? Careful, amigo, you're flipping. Speaks Latin, that swinging satin doll. She is nobody's fool, playing it cool as can be. I'll give it a whirl, but I ain't for no girl catching me. Switcheroo, telephone numbers. You know I'm doing my rumbas with Uno and that and my swinging satin doll. She's nobody's fool, I'm playing it cool as can be. I'll give it a whirl, I ain't for no girl catching me. Switcheroo, telephone numbers. You know I'm doing my rumbas with Uno and that and my swinging satin doll. And that's my satin doll. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, just got a nose tickle. Thank you. Maybe this wine will help with that. Ron is asking about the song Shiny Stockings. There's a vocal to it. And I don't know the lyrics, but Jon Hendricks, as Ron and Miles and anybody who's ever heard him, any of you guys who've ever heard Jon Hendricks, is like unbelievable jazz singer, maybe the best jazz singer of all time. He's just fantastic. Anyway, I have to take a pause to blow my nose, and I don't want to do it on camera, so I'm going to switch over to a film for about 10 seconds. I'll be right back in 10 seconds. Okay, I'm back. Feel better. And Sandy is asking me, what is my favorite song to play? Well, wow. I have a little story about that. Every once in a while, people will ask me, I'm sure they do this to you, Miles, what's your favorite song to play? That's almost impossible to answer because, I mean, when the song that you're playing at the moment is your favorite song to play. And there's so many great songs and wonderful songs. It's like trying to pick your favorite child or something like that. So I said, you wouldn't want to hear what I play. So I played a song that I liked at the time. And it was kind of moody. And she said, you know, I don't really want to hear a sad song right now. So I will play a song. One of my favorite songs is the Billie Holiday song, God Bless the Child. So I'm going to go on. And Anaya, I'm glad. Thank you. The dancing girl, Amy, says thank you for the song. I played that for you, for the dancing girl, Satin Doll. But one of my favorite songs, hard to say it's my very favorite song, but it's up there in the top 3 probably, is Billie Holiday's song, God Bless the Child. I assume you want me to play it too, Sandy. Them that's got shall get, them that's not shall lose. So the Bible says, and it still is news. Mama may have, Papa may have, God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. But the strong get more, while the weak ones fade. Empty pockets don't ever make the grade. Mama may have, Papa may have. God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. Money, you've got lots of friends, all crowded round your door. When it's gone and your spending ends, they don't come no more. Rich relations give crust of bread and such. You can help yourself, just don't take too much. Mama may have, Papa may have. God bless a child that's got his own, that's got his own. You've got lots of friends, all crowded round your door. When it's gone and your spending ends, they don't come no more. Rich relations give crust of bread and such. You can help yourself, just don't take too much. Mama may have, Papa may have. God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. Thank you, Ginger. She said she was going to request that song. Same wavelength. I'm just going to play one chorus of I love that song, Shiny Stockings, that Count Basie does, and John Hendricks does the lyrics to it, which I don't know, but it sounds like this. Thank you, Sandy, for the request, too. Basie ending. Thank you all for coming tonight, and we'll be back again Wednesdays and Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern. So have a great week, Miles. Have a good week, everybody. And I'll do a goodbye song. Every time we say goodbye, I die a little. Every time we say goodbye, I wonder why a little. Why the gods above me, who must be in the know, think so little of me, they allow you to go. When you're near, there's such an air of spring about it. I can hear a lark somewhere begin to sing about it. There's no love song finer, but how strange the change from major to minor. Every time we say goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Have a nice rest of the week. Have a nice weekend, and we can wrap it all up on Sunday night again. I'll be back. And we did come up with a couple of names for Murray's cousin, and we will continue that this Sunday. So thank you guys. Good night.